Hello dear friends, once again it's hearty and warm welcome. Dear friends, in this today's lecture we are going to start the study of second major subdivision of human nervous system, that is peripheral nervous system. Friends, in our previous lectures we have completed the study of central nervous system, which include brain and spinal cord. Now, let us start the study of peripheral nervous system, that is PNS. Actually, the peripheral nervous system, it connects the different body organs, different body parts with the central nervous system. Peripheral nervous system, it mainly include the cranial nerves and spinal nerves. या ठिकाणी आपण पेरिफेरल नर्वस सिस्टीम की जी ह्यूमन नर्वस सिस्टीमचं दुसरं मेजर सब डिव्हिजन आहे याच्या अभ्यासाला सुरुवात केली आहे. पेरिफेरल नर्वस सिस्टीम ही शरीरातल्या वेगवेगळ्या अवयवांना, वेगवेगळ्या भागांना सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टीमशी म्हणजेच ब्रेन आणि स्पायनल कॉर्डशी जोडण्याचं काम करत असते. आय सेड जस्ट नाउ दॅट the peripheral nervous system, it includes the cranial nerves and spinal nerves. Now what does it mean? Very simple. Cranial nerves means the nerves which either arise from brain or join to the brain. ज्या nerves, ज्या चेता मेंदूपासून उगम पावतात किंवा मेंदूला जोडल्या जातात त्यांना म्हटलं जातं cranial nerves. Here cranial, this word stands for the cranium or brain. The cranial nerves may be known as the cerebral nerves, while the spinal nerves means the nerves which arise from spinal cord. In this our today's lecture, we people have to learn in detail about the cranial nerves. या लेक्चर मध्ये आपल्याला cranial nerves चा अभ्यास करायचा आहे. I told you that the cranial nerves are also called as the cerebral nerves. Cranial nerves ला cerebral nerves असं पण म्हणतात. And these nerves which either arise from the brain or join to the brain are known as cranial nerves. Now, in human being, not only in human being, but in mammals as well as in birds, there are presence of 12 pairs of cranial nerves. मानवामध्ये, सस्तन प्राण्यांमध्ये किंबहुना in birds, पक्ष्यांमध्ये सुद्धा there are presence of 12 pairs of cranial nerves. एकूण cranial nerves च्या 12 जोड्या असतात. And these 12 pairs of cranial nerves are numbered by using the Roman numerals, that is from 1st to 12. So here, for our convenience, I have written the different details of cranial nerves in tabular form. Here we have to discuss about the name, nature, origin, distribution and function of different cranial nerves. So let us start the study of one by one each. Here, let us talk about the first cranial nerve. The first cranial nerve is named as olfactory nerve. First cranial nerve is named as olfactory nerve. It is sensory in nature. All of you are known the meaning of sensory nerve, motor nerve and mixed nerve. Sensory nerve means the nerve which contain only sensory nerve fibers and it carry impulses from organ to the CNS. Motor nerve means we know it contains only motor nerve fiber and it carries the impulses from brain to different body parts. While the mixed nerve means the nerve which contains both, that is sensory as well as motor nerve fiber and it conduct impulses to and fro the CNS. So here we are talking about the first cranial nerve, that is olfactory nerve. I said that olfactory nerve is sensory in nature. It means it conduct impulses from certain body part to the brain. Here I have written about its distribution. Olfactory epithelium. You know, olfactory epithelium may be known as the nasal mucosa. It contains the sensory epithelial cell which form the lining of nasal passages. Olfactory epithelium लाच nasal mucosa असं म्हटलं जाऊ शकतं की जे nasal passagesचं लाइनिंग इंटरनल लेयर तयार करतं आणि त्या ठिकाणी सेन्सरी एपिथेलियल सेल्स असतात. सो दिस olfactory nerve it arises from the olfactory epithelium, nasal mucosa, and it enters the olfactory lobe and extends to the temporal lobe of cerebral hemispheres. We people have already studied, आपण अभ्यास केलेला आहे की सेरेब्रल हेमिस्फिअरचे 4 लोब्स असतात, फ्रंटल, परायटल, ऑसिपिटल आणि टेम्पोरल. आणि या 4 लोब्सवर वेगवेगळे सेंटर्स, वेगवेगळे एरियाज प्रेझेंट असतात. We have already studied that the olfactory center is present on the temporal lobe. Olfactory center हे सेरेब्रल हेमिस्फिअरच्या टेम्पोरल लोबवर प्रेझेंट असतं. That's why here this olfactory nerve which brings the sensation or impulses of sense of smell first of all enters the olfactory lobe and then extends to the temporal lobe of cerebral hemisphere. Of course, its function, it is concerned with the sense of smell. So, first nerve we have discussed. Come to the second cranial nerve, that is optic nerve. Optic nerve is also sensory in nature, means it also conduct impulses from certain organ to the brain. It arises from the retina of eye. Optic nerve, it arises from the retina of eye. About retina we shall discuss later on while studying the structure of eye. But you must know that retina, it is the innermost and photosensitive layer of eye which contain different photosensitive cells such as rods and cones. या ठिकाणी ही दुसरी जी क्रॅनियल नर्व आहे, ऑप्टिक नर्व, ती रेटिना पासून उगम पावते. रेटिना काय? तर रेटिना हा आय, डोळ्याचा सगळ्यात आतला थर आहे की ज्यावर रॉड्स आणि कोन्स नावाच्या पेशी सेल्स प्रेझेंट असतात and they receive the stimulus of light. So the optic nerve, it arises from the retina of eye and it leads to the sides of diencephalon. अर्थात ती diencephalon या ब्रेनच्या भागाच्या बाजूला जाऊन ब्रेनला जॉइन होत असतात. Of course, this optic nerve is concerned with the sense of vision, sense of sight. Come to the third, that is oculomotor. Third cranial nerve is named as oculomotor. Name itself indicate it is motor. Its nature, it is motor in nature. It means it conduct impulses away from the brain. This oculomotor nerve, it originates from the floor of midbrain. ही midbrainच्या floor तळापासून उगम पावत असते and it supplies to the four eye muscles. Four eye muscles. Actually, each eyeball has 3 pairs of muscles. Each eyeball has 3 pairs of muscles, such as the superior oblique, inferior oblique, anterior rectus, posterior rectus, superior rectus, inferior rectus. Out of these 3 pairs of muscles, means in all 6 muscles, oculomotor nerve supplies to the 4 eye muscles and it controls the movement of eyeball. So oculomotor nerve is responsible to control the movement of eyeball. Fourth cranial nerve, pathetic. Pathetic cranial nerve may be known as the trochlear nerve. पॅथेटिक क्रॅनियल नर्वला ट्रॉक्लियर असं पण म्हणतात. इट इज द स्मॉलेस्ट क्रॅनियल नर्व. पॅथेटिक नर्व इज स्मॉलेस्ट क्रॅनियल नर्व. It is also motor in nature and it also originates from the floor of midbrain. चौथी जी क्रॅनियल नर्व आहे पॅथेटिक, ही स्मॉलेस्ट क्रॅनियल नर्व म्हणून ओळखली जाते. It is also motor in nature and it also arises from the floor of midbrain. It supplies to the superior oblique muscle of eye. I told you just now that each eyeball is having in all 3 pairs of muscles, out of which the 4 muscles have the supply of oculomotor nerve, and here this pathetic nerve supplies to the superior oblique muscle of eye. Of course, it also responsible to control the rotation of eyeball. Rotation of eyeball. Next, fifth nerve. Fifth cranial nerve. It is named as trigeminal nerve. Trigeminal. This trigeminal nerve may be called as the dentist nerve, and it is the largest cranial nerve. Remember, trigeminal nerve is also known as dentist nerve and it is considered as the largest. Largest in the sense in its thickness, and it has 3 branches. या ट्रायजेमिनल नर्वच्या 3 ब्रांचेस आहेत, such as ophthalmic, maxillary and mandibular. That's why the name is here as trigeminal. Tri stands for the 3. Actually, this trigeminal nerve, it originates from the ventral side of pons. You know pons varolii, am I right? The part of brain stem, or it is also the part of hindbrain. And the 3 branches of trigeminal nerve are ophthalmic, maxillary and mandibular. The ophthalmic, this branch is sensory in nature and it is supplied to the skin of nose, then eyelids, forehead, skull, etc. अर्थात ही जी ophthalmic nerve आहे ती या ठिकाणी स्किन, नोज, आयलिड्स, फोरहेड यांच्याकडून संवेदना ब्रेन कडे वाहून आणत असते. and that's why so the general function of these 3 branches of trigeminal nerve is to carry sensations of touch, taste, as well as it control the masticatory movements. Masticatory movements means you know the movements of lower jaw during the mastication. Okay. Second branch of the trigeminal nerve is maxillary. You know maxilla, this word stands for the upper jaw. It is sensory in nature and it arises from the mucous membrane of cheeks. You know mucous membrane means the mucosa, that is the lining of cheeks as well as the upper lip and lower eyelid. While the third branch of trigeminal nerve is mandibular. Mandibular, this word stands for the mandible, that is lower jaw. It is mixed in nature. Mind well. The first and second branch of trigeminal nerve are sensory, while the mandibular nerve is mixed in nature and it is supplied to the lower jaw as well as lower lip, the pinna and tongue. So the overall function of all these 3 branches of trigeminal nerve here I have mentioned, it controls the masticatory movement, that is it controls the movement of lower jaw as well as the movement of tongue during the mastication of food, as well as it carries the sensations of touch and taste from the skin of nose, forehead, etc. Come to the next, that is 6th cranial nerve, abducens. Abducens is considered as the shortest cranial nerve. It is the shortest cranial nerve. It is motor in nature and it arises from the ventral side of medulla. पुढची जी cranial nerve आहे 6th, तिचं नाव आहे abducens. मी आता असं म्हटलं इट इज शॉर्टेस्ट आणि ती मोटार आहे. म्हणजेच ही नर्व ब्रेन कडून इतर अवयवांकडे संवेदनेचं वहन करते. इट ओरिजिनेट्स फ्रॉम द वेंट्रल साइड ऑफ मेडुला and it is supplied to the external rectus muscles of the eyeball. External rectus muscles of the eyeball. I have already told you that each eyeball is provided with 3 pairs of muscles, that is in all 6 muscles, namely the external rectus, internal rectus, superior oblique, inferior oblique, superior rectus, inferior rectus. So here we have already studied that out of these 6 eye muscles, the 4 eye muscles are supplied by oculomotor. Superior oblique muscle of the eye is supplied by pathetic nerve, and here the external rectus muscle is supplied by abducens, and it also controls the rotation of eyeball. It means that the eye, this organ has the supply of maximum cranial nerves. Remember, eyes हे जे अवयव आहेत त्यांना जास्तीत जास्त क्रॅनियल नर्वचा सप्लाय केलेला असतो. या ठिकाणी आपण बघता आहात की ऑक्युलोमोटर as well as pathetic and abducens, these 3 nerves are supplied alone to the eyeballs, which control the movement and rotation of eyes, while the sense of vision, sense of sight is perceived and carried to the brain by means of optic nerve. Come to the next 7, facial nerve. It is mixed in nature. It means it conducts impulses to and fro the brain. It originates from the side of medulla and it supplies to the muscles of face, neck. It is also supplied to the taste buds present on the tongue, also salivary glands, and therefore its function is to control the facial expression. It controls the facial expressions. चेहऱ्यावरचे हावभाव हे नियंत्रित करण्याचं कार्य facial nerve करत असते. Also, as it is innervated to the taste buds, and we know that taste buds contain the group of sensory epithelial cells which perceive the sense of taste. It means this nerve also conduct the impulses of sense of taste, gustation. Also it control the salivary secretion because it is also supplied to the salivary glands. Come to the next, that is 8th nerve, auditory nerve. Auditory, nature sensory. It means it conduct the signals, it conduct the impulses from ear to the brain. This auditory nerve, it arises from the internal ear. Auditory nerve ही internal ear पासून उगम पावलेली असते. Actually, this auditory nerve is also known as vestibulocochlear nerve. Vestibulocochlear nerve, because auditory nerve is formed by the fusion of 2 nerves. Auditory nerve ही 2 nerves एकत्र येऊन तयार झालेली असते. Such as vestibular nerve coming from the vestibule and semicircular canals of internal ear. Now what is vestibule? What are semicircular canals? That we shall study while studying about the structure of internal ear. And second nerve, cochlear nerve. It comes from the cochlea. It is also the part of internal ear. याचा अर्थ इंटरनल इयरचे जे वेगवेगळे भाग आहेत, वेस्टिब्यूल, सेमी सर्क्युलर कॅनॉल्स, कॉक्लिया यांच्यापासून 2 नर्व्स उगम पावतात. एक वेस्टिब्युलर नर्व, दुसरी कॉक्लियर नर्व, आणि या 2 नर्व्स एकत्र येऊन ऑडिटरी नर्व ही तयार झालेली असते. आणि म्हणून ऑडिटरी नर्व इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड ॲज वेस्टिब्युलर कॉक्लियर नर्व. This nerve, of course, is concerned with the hearing and equilibrium. अर्थातच ऑडिटरी नर्व ही हिअरिंग, श्रवण, it perceives the stimulus of hearing, sound, as well as it also controls the equilibrium and to maintain the posture of human body. Ninth cranial nerve, glossopharyngeal. Here glosso, this word stands for the tongue and pharyngeal stands for the pharynx. Glossopharyngeal nerve is also mixed in nature. It means it carries impulses to and fro the brain and it originates from the side of medulla. This nerve supplies to the muscles and mucous membrane of pharynx as well as it is supplied to the tongue, muscles of the tongue. You know that the pharynx is a common passage of digestive and respiratory system. So this nerve is supplied to the muscles as well as mucous membrane. Membrane, you know, mucous membrane means the membrane which form the lining, okay, internal layer of pharynx as well as to the muscles of tongue, and therefore it controls the taste as well as pharyngeal contraction of pharynx as well as the movement of tongue. Next, vagus nerve, 10th cranial nerve, vagus nerve. Vagus nerve is the longest cranial nerve. It may be called as the wandering nerve because it is the only cranial nerve which enters into the body. It enters into the thorax, abdomen. Here it shows many branches and its branches supplies to different visceral organs. वॅगस नर्वला वॉन्डरिंग नर्व म्हणतात. याचा अर्थ इतस्ततः भटकणारी अशा प्रकारची नर्व म्हणतात. आउट ऑफ these 12 pairs of nerves, except vagus, all other nerves mostly remain restricted in the head region. एकूण ज्या 12 जोड्या आहेत क्रॅनियल नर्व्सच्या त्यापैकी वॅगस ही नर्व वगळता इतर सर्व क्रॅनियल नर्व्स या हेड रिजन म्हणजेच डोक्याच्याच भागामध्ये रेस्ट्रिक्टेड असतात, पण वॅगस नर्व ही हेड रिजन मधून इट एंटर्स इनटू द thorax, abdomen and its branches are given to different visceral organs such as heart, lungs, stomach, liver, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine, all these different visceral organs, and that's why it is called as actually the wandering nerve. It is the longest cranial nerve. Of course, it is mixed in nature. It arises from the side of medulla oblongata, and I said just now its branches supplies to the larynx, lungs, heart and different visceral organs. Of course, this vagus nerve, it controls the different visceral sensations. It means initially it conducts the impulses from different visceral organs to the brain and also controls different visceral movements, such as we can say it controls the heart beating, it controls the breathing, it controls the peristaltic movement of stomach or intestine. Now come to the 11th, that is spinal accessory, may be known as accessory spinal or spinal accessory. This nerve is motor in nature. It conducts impulses from brain to different organs. Which organ? Let us stop. Before to that, spinal accessory nerve, it originates again from the side of medulla oblongata and supplies to the muscles of larynx, pharynx, neck and shoulder. All of you are known that larynx, that is nothing but the voice box, swarayantra. Pharynx, a common passage of digestive and respiratory system. Neck and shoulder. As this nerve is motor in nature, therefore it controls the movements of all these structures. That is the contraction of pharynx, movement of neck, as well as it controls the movement of shoulder. Finally, come to the hypoglossal nerve. Last and 12th cranial nerve, that is hypoglossal. It is again motor in nature. It originates from the ventral side of medulla and it supplies to the muscles of tongue. Of course, it controls the movement of tongue. So here we have summarized about all the different cranial nerves, 12 pairs of cranial nerves. Some important facts we have to remember that out of these 12 pairs of cranial nerves, most of the cranial nerves are supplied to the eyes. Second, the longest cranial nerve is vagus, while shortest cranial nerve is abducens. The largest cranial nerve is trigeminal, while smallest cranial nerve is pathetic. Vagus nerve is known as the wandering nerve, while the trigeminal nerve may be known as the dentist nerve. Now here we have written the names and nature. What we people have to remember. How one could remember. कशा प्रकारे आपण लक्षात ठेवू शकतो. There are different tricks. How to remember the sequence of names of cranial nerve. I will tell you one very simple hint. There are different hints. Remember one sentence such as, on occasion of party, the attractive faces of girls versus some handsomes. Actually, this sentence is not grammatically correct, but just to remember the sequence of names of cranial nerves, we have to remember this sentence. I am going to repeat. On occasion of party. On occasion of party, the attractive faces at girls versus some handsomes. हे जे आता मी सेंटेन्स या ठिकाणी म्हटलं, या एक सेंटेन्सच्या प्रत्येक शब्दाचं पहिलं अक्षर आपल्याला या क्रॅनियल नर्व्हच्या नावांची सिक्वेन्स लक्षात ठेवण्यासाठी मदत करतं. से ऑन ओ, ऑकेजन ओ, ऑफ ओ, पार्टी पी, द टी, अट्रॅक्टिव्ह ए, फेसेस एफ, ॲट ए, गर्ल्स जी, वर्सेस व्ही, सम S and handsomes H. In the same manner, we have to remember the nature of these 12 cranial nerves. It is quite confusing and difficult to remember them in sequence. So, how one can remember? ज्याप्रमाणे आपण एखादा फोन नंबर लक्षात ठेवण्यासाठी ते 10 डिजिट्स सरळ लक्षात ठेवत नाही, त्याचे आपण पार्ट्स करत असतो. Isn't it? In the same manner, you can remember the nature of these 12 cranial nerves in this manner. Sensory, motor, mixed. First block. Sensory, motor, mixed. Second block, such as motor mixed, sensory mixed. Okay? In first block, you have to remember sensory, motor, mixed. In second block, motor mixed, sensory mixed, and in third block mixed motor. Very simple. Please recall कशा प्रकारे आपण लक्षात ठेवायचे. नेचर sensory, motor mixed, then motor mixed, sensory mixed, and final mixed motor. Also, we people have to remember out of these 12 cranial nerves, how many cranial nerves are sensory in nature, how many cranial nerves are motor in nature, and how many cranial nerves are mixed in nature. Please look here. 1, 2, and 3. Out of 12 cranial nerves, there are 3 cranial nerves are sensory in nature. Which are those? First, second, and eighth. How many cranial nerves are motor in nature? Let us see. Third, fourth, then sixth, 11th, and 12th. It means out of 12 cranial nerves, there are in all 5 cranial nerves are motor in nature, and remaining 4, that is the 5th cranial nerve, trigeminal, 7th cranial nerve, facial, 9th cranial nerve, glossopharyngeal, and 10th cranial nerve, vagus. These are mixed in nature. Means Overall, we can say there are three pairs of cranial nerves are sensory in nature, then five pairs of cranial nerves are motor in nature, and only four pairs of cranial nerves are mixed in nature. So here we have discussed all about the cranial nerves. So let us stop here today. Thank you and bye.